I'm Tisha.
Loren.
And this is the Open Booked podcast. Today, we are discussing Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Meghan Quinn, the second in the Kringletown something series. But first, what are you reading and what did you read this week?
So, this week I went on a little bit of a tear of the Housemaid series because as we are recording this, it comes out next week. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see it because our movie theaters are assholes and are prioritizing Avatar, which we've said is ruining our lives. So none of our movie theaters are showing it on opening weekend, which is ridiculous. So we're going to have to wait till the weekend between Christmas and New Year's, I think.
Yeah.
Or some random day. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But I decided to reread The Housemaid, and then I realized I hadn't read the rest of the series, so I said, oh, they're all, short, might as well. And actually really liked the second one. It was really good. It actually surprised me. As much as I'm a hater, This Is Me Eating Crow, the second one is really good. It's really good. So I'm on the fourth. So there's three, and then there's a novella. So I'm on the fourth one. I've already read the novella. I'll probably finish it today. I've also been reading my homemade book, Queen of Glass, a little bit here and there. And then, of course, this book. What about you?
Of course, I read Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. And then I listened to Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. It is a modern day David Copperfield by, what's his face? The, great American novelist. What the hell is his name? He wrote Huckleberry Finn.
Tom Sawyer? No. It's, Tom Sawyer's the other book.
Yeah.
He's from Missouri.
Mark Twain.
He
has a fucking national forest named after him.
Literally, 15 minutes from where we live, there's a national forest.
Yeah.
It's only very popular in this neck of the woods. This is hilarious.
No. Okay. I'm dumb, and I associated the two. It's Charles Dickens.
Wrote
David Copperfield. Yeah.
Another great novelist.
Yeah. So, and then I apparently reread This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. Mm-hmm. Apparently, I've read all of her books, and they're such great stories. How the fuck am I forgetting them? But somehow I'm forgetting them because I just read way too many. I don't know.
Or you read them too long ago?
It was
Maybe
2
you
years,
read them your first year. Yeah.
But they're so easy and good to reread because they're just so well written, and it makes you fall in love with the characters, and the whole story is just great. So,
and they're not super cheesy.
Yeah. They're realistic, and that I think is what is the allure of them, of her stories.
Yeah. No, I agree. She's a great storyteller, and it's not the book we're covering today.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have to be in the mood for both, because I can go either way.
Yeah.
I just have to be in the right mood for whatever you need at the time.
Yeah, but that's it. No, just the 3 this week.
Okay, you want to do your book haul?
Yeah. So I'll start with my book of the month because we already know it's the same one Lauren got for this month. With the beautiful sprayed edges, We Who Will Die by Stacia, however you say her name, Stark.
Miss Stark.
This one is an older one because I didn't really like any of this month's other ones. So I picked The Everlasting by Alex Harrow. I've seen it everywhere, so I'm excited for that one. And it's a baby one.
That'd be a quick read.
The other one, yeah.
Yeah.
So then we mentioned last week we were going to TBR. They had a book exchange thing. And you take a book, which I don't know that it was done correctly. You take a book of a certain genre and you get a popsicle stick with a number on it. And when she calls that number, you are supposed to go back to the same table and get a book of the same genre that you brought. And a lot of people were confused. So there was chaos. And our friend Allie brought 3 books and she got one. First, she got one that she already had. So she was able to switch it out because she had messed up and picked from the wrong table. And then I got one that I already had. So on her second pick, she got this one, The Late Mrs. Willoughby by Claudia Gray. Claudia Gray, and she swapped me because I told her how much I loved Wayward and I didn't need a second copy.
Mm-hmm.
So then I also did the TBR. They have a monthly gifting thing where you can post your wish list and somebody will buy for you and you buy for somebody else and you have to prove it, which I can appreciate. So I got The Story of My Life by Lucy Score, which if you know,
Love it.
you know, we are Lucy Score stans.
We are.
So yeah, it's
Those
a paperback
edges.
with pretty sprayed edges. And I'm excited
Beautiful.
for that one.
And I bet it's soft.
Yep. This one, I don't even know how to describe the texture, but it's very pleasing. Because Allie and I were both sitting there like rubbing our
petting
books
it
the whole night.
That's funny.
That's it for my book haul this week.
Awesome. I have one and a little tangent about it. So, you've probably, if you've been listening to us for a while, know that I'm obsessed with Metal Slinger. Well, by Rachel Schneider. Okay. When I first read it, it was only on Kindle. There wasn't even an audio version. And then the audio version came out several months later, got the audio version. I have a hardcover pre-ordered that doesn't come out till next year of this book. I genuinely didn't even realize there was a paperback. What I think happened, now this is just a guess, is she got picked up by Trad with it just being on KU. That's what I think happened. And so then we get the audio and all that stuff. But rightfully deserved.
Yeah.
She deserves to be picked up. Okay, so long story short, TikTok algorithms got my number. And a video of the author talking about this book and saying, did that cliffhanger get you? Well, get this book because there's an excerpt from Light Wielder. Adds to cart. Okay, adds to cart. So, yes, I got this book. Great news also, we are TikTok official. We are the real freaking deal. So, if you go to any of our TikToks and you see any products linked, I'm going to make this statement right now. Tisha nor I will ever post anything just to make money off of it. Of course, we want to make money off of it, but it will be things that we want, we already bought, or we believe in, okay? We're not going to be these influencers that try to influence you because we make $10. No. Now, do I have a lot that I bought off TikTok Shop? Yes, absolutely. And Tisha does too. So, yes, there may seem like a lot of things, but we are never going to try to cram stuff for money purposes because that's not what it's about for us. It's about reading and talking about reading. So if there are things that help us do that or good books, we're going to talk about them and we're going to link them. So that being said, if you are like me, and Tisha probably, I'm sure I'll bring this for you to read the bonus excerpt when I come to your house later, go to our TikTok and find the video where I post it. I just posted it a couple of days ago. And you can click the box, and if you order it from us, we get credit. So we would appreciate it. If you're a fan, go to our TikTok. Follow us on TikTok if you don't already. Follow us on YouTube. But we are pretty active on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok these days, so we're doing a great job. We deserve gold stars.
Yeah.
And we're going to link I already have a showcase set up for us of favorite products. Like I said, TikTok tried to put a bunch of stuff on there I don't even own, and I removed them all. Yes, I don't have a recommended showcase. Only things that are on there are on Tisha and I's purchase history. So it's stuff we've actually bought, or it's in our carts as we speak because we wanted to buy it. So that being said, we do have a product showcase already of stuff we recommend, and we'll be posting videos of that. So just keep an eye out. But yeah, we're TikTok official, so that was an exciting development this week.
Only took a year and a half.
Yeah, let's be real. I've only consistently been posting on TikTok for about 2 months.
Yeah.
But we'll take the wins. Yeah. Okay. We have a lot to cover before the book today. So do we want to just jump in to the little treat we have for everyone?
Yeah, let's do it. Since this is the last episode for 2025.
Crazy.
So crazy. Yeah. Obviously this is posting the day after Christmas, so Merry Christmas to those who celebrate and Happy Kwanzaa and all the things. Boxing Day in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to be in 2026. Let's, wrap up the year with a countdown of our faves because I have receipts.
Guys, we've spent way too much time on this. I was worried about this. On Sunday, I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. My husband said, You're up early. I was worried about my list. I changed it like 6 times. It's like, guys, we have taken this job very seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have categories. We have some honorable mentions. There are some categories Tisha's going to have that I don't because she has a wider range than I do. And I just want to say before we dive in, maybe you agree with me. Did you look back through your list and be like, I don't even remember that book? I don't remember reading that book. Okay.
Yeah, there's a few that I was like, what was this?
What happened there? Yeah. So what I've started thinking now is instead of upping my reading goal every year, maybe I'm going to lower it and be more intentional. Because obviously we both have beat our reading goals by early December. Yours was even earlier than that. And I was looking through and I could maybe tell you, apart from the romanticises, and some of the romanticises even, I'm like, wait, what book was that?
Yeah.
What's the main character's name? I couldn't even tell you what the main character's name is. I'm like, I need to chill.
Yeah. And I did that. I tried to be more intentional this year and still fucking went 35 over so far.
Reading goals just a suggestion for you, like a speed limit sign.
Yeah.
Okay, what category do we want to start with?
I think I have romanticy first.
Okay.
Let me see. Yep.
And on romanticy, we did a top 3 because we read so much romanticy, and there are so many good ones this year. I couldn't pick one.
See, and I just did top 3. I couldn't pick like a favorite. I mean, obviously there's one that stands out because I've reread it 3 more times and know so many of the details by heart. But also, like, going through my ratings, I was like, I don't know if I was just very critical of all romanticy because we read so much of it. I didn't really rate that many 5. So I only wrote down the ones that I rated a 5. And then if it was like a 5 and I loved it and I reread it, or I just want more way too quickly, I gave it like a plus. So that's where I kind of got my 1, 2, 3 or whatever, like top picks. So I really only wrote down 5.
Okay. I have 5 as well, but I didn't do it as analytically as you, which I know is kind of shocking.
Yeah.
I didn't even make a spreadsheet. That's how insane my brain was about this.
Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. So top 3, no specific order, I promise, because I couldn't tell you which one is the best. A Silver Elite, Metal Slinger, and Onyx Storm.
Okay. I mean, are you saving your honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Okay, I will too. Top 3, again, in no particular order. Onyx Storm, Shield of Sparrows, Metal Slinger.
Okay.
Now go through your honorable mentions.
I have 2.
Me too.
Shield of Sparrows and Kingdom of Ash.
Okay, I purposely did not include any Throne of Glass in this category. But I see what you did there.
Yes.
My honorable mentions are Silver Elite and Brimstone.
Okay.
We're so alike.
Yeah.
Like once. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Do we want to do romance?
That's what I have next.
Okay, me too. Go ahead.
So I have One Last Stop. And Rebecca Yarros really ruled my entire year with all of hers. Things We Leave Unfinished and In the Likely Event, both by Rebecca Yarros. And I swear I only gave the last letter a 5, not a 5+. So that's the only reason it's not on there.
Doesn't have a plus sign, doesn't count.
No.
I just did 1 romance, and then I have an honorable mention note that covers way more than 3. Okay. So my top romance for this year that I read this year, Deep End Allie Hazelwood. Are you surprised? You liked that one too.
I loved it. I only gave it a 5, and I couldn't remember the details when I was like trying to do all of this.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Swimmers. Like diver, and then okay.
Yeah, that's
go to your go to your honorable mention.
Okay, my honorable mention is If It Makes You Happy and Holiday Ever After.
Yeah, love those. Great choices. My honorable mention is Emily Henry's entire catalog because it single-handedly got me through my first Onyx Storm depression.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was what I read after finishing Onyx Storm and being like, what the fuck do I do with my life now?
Yeah.
And so I credit her to a lot of that. I read some of her books last year, and then I finished off her catalog this year. So actually in January I read If It Makes You Happy, No, not that. But beach read, people we meet on vacation, and book lovers.
Mm.
There was one that came out this year too, Big Beautiful Life.
Mm-hmm.
That one as well. Whenever that came out, it wasn't in January, but
Yeah.
anyways, that's my honorable mention. Emily Henry as a whole. Thriller.
And then mystery. This one was the biggest category for me because combining mystery, thriller, and horror, because they're technically separate genres, but they get combined because it scares you.
Yeah.
And there's also suspense, so kind of four.
Yeah.
So I have, again, in no particular order, and Geneva Rose ruled the other half of my year. So it's Geneva Rose and Rebecca Yarros, my 2025.
Queens.
So Home is Where the Bodies Are.
Yeah.
Famous Last Words.
Gillian McAllister.
Yes. And Beautiful Ugly, Alice Feeney.
Okay, I haven't read it yet, but yes.
Oh, so good.
Alice Feeney. I only did one on this category, but I am going to add the Gillian McAllister as well because I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
My top of the year, I put The Perfect Divorce, Geneva Rose. We both love her so much.
Yeah, I gave it a 5+, but I saved it for something else.
Okay. Oh, I know what you saved it for. Okay.
Yep.
Is it the next one by chance? You go first.
So I could not make myself decide between. I did these kind of in order. My top two, which are like tied, Empyrean and Throne of Glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then Perfect Marriage and Perfect Divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Florrick Brothers.
Oh, Carly Fortune.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, no, great choices. Solid lineup there. I just chose one here, and I was intentional about this, and this is how I had justified it with myself. The other romanticies that we have read this year are not complete series and left us on cliffhangers and heartbreak.
Yep.
There's not that this didn't leave us with heartbreak. This series, you know exactly what I'm talking about, is complete, and I read the entire series this year. Throne of Glass.
Same. Yep.
Throne of Glass.
And I literally think about it every single day.
Me too. I think about it every single day.
It's a specific quote, or I'm watching TikTok and it pops up and I'm like, oh, I need to read that again.
Yes, the vocal stems.
Yes.
Selena Sardokian.
Not
in. Then Allie, our friend, calls Manon, so anytime I think I'm like, Manon. I can't. It literally is altered my brain chemistry.
Yeah.
Anyways, honorable mention, what did you put? Or did you include that in your full list?
Series, honorable mention, Fan Alchemy. Just because I did enjoy Brimstone, but still I'm so pissed about the cliffhanger and not getting the rest or answers.
It's still raw. It's very raw for us. This is a fresh wound.
Yeah.
I wanted to encompass something that I did not award in any other category in my honorable mention and throwing in the Kindred Curse Saga by Penn Cole. Because talk about a cliffhanger that fucked us up earlier this year.
Yeah.
We thought it was a complete series, and it is not. I can't even pre-order the 4th book that comes out next year. I've already tried a few times, so...
Yeah, that's annoying.
Anyways, I threw that one in there as an honorable mention because it actually, I really did thoroughly enjoy that. It just fucked us up at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, did you do a favorite seasonal?
Not specifically, but I can pull them from my list because I highlighted holiday and then just generic romance. So
okay,
that's where I definitely want to do one that I didn't honorable mention because I was like, I just already have too many.
Yeah. No, we read a lot of good stuff this year. Okay, I'll go while you're looking if you want.
Go ahead.
If you need to breathe. Okay, so my favorite seasonal, and I went with a fall, If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. I felt like it needed its own category and its own moment because we ate up this book. We love this book. My honorable mention there is when you already said Holiday Ever After, which we just covered that one. We covered that last week, right? It's like the small town, the cute, we just loved it.
Yeah. Okay, mine is If It Makes You Happy and Good Spirits because it was so good. Loved it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. There were so many that were as good or better. It was really hard. That's a tough category.
So hard. Really? Yeah, it is. Okay, you want to run through your miscellaneous categories that I do not have?
Yeah.
And then we'll do overall at the very end.
Okay. So I have young adult, I only had 3, like, top picks, which was surprising because I read a lot of YA with my son.
Mhm.
Miss Peregrine's, which I've read this multiple times and watched the movie multiple times, but I love it. Miss Peregrine's School
Mm.
for Peculiar Children, Sunrise on the Reaping, and When the Sky Fell on Splendor, Emily Henry.
Okay. Love it. We love her.
Yes. Historical fiction, Wayward, When Women Were Dragons, and The Lost Bookshop, with an honorable mention for Atmosphere because it's been huge this year. I think it's being adapted and I can't fucking wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Memoir, Made, Talking as Fast as I Can, and The Third Gilmore. 2 Gilmore
Yes.
Girls.
Yep. Classic.
And then I'm ready for my favorite overall whenever you are.
Okay. You can go ahead.
Oh God. Throne of Glass.
The whole series.
The whole series. Just because you can't have, like, I couldn't pick Assassin's Blade or
No.
Throne of Glass, but not Kingdom of Ash. Like,
Nope.
there's
They
so
have
much,
to go together.
yeah, love and heartache and triumph. And,
Except Tower of Dawn. We all agree that one's the worst.
yes.
Okay. You ready for mine?
Yeah.
Manacled. The fanfic. Is this a surprise?
No.
It changed my life. Okay, this isn't even a published book, guys, and it got my best overall for this year. Fantastic.
Yeah. Now I'm
1,100
scared
pages.
to read for you to read Alchemize because of seeing Allie's reaction because she's like, "It's the same book, but it's not." But
And
I
then,
love
no,
it.
we got through her emotional roller coaster. So our friend Allie read Manacled and then immediately went straight into, didn't even sleep, went straight into
Yeah.
Alchemize. And the first half, she's just texting us like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't love it. Manacled's better. Blah, 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 blah. By the end, she said, okay, I stuck with it. I loved it. It's great. So she went through this like emotional roller coaster, but her feedback was, if you take a break in between, like she thought that would have been better. The problem was that she went straight from one to the other, and obviously the world changed and whatnot. So I've taken a couple month break because we are doing Alchemize next week. So I've taken a long break and I'm ready. It's going to be like the first book we cover in the new year. We're just starting off really strong. It's a one and done standalone by what I've heard. So it's like going to be a great start for us, I think.
Yeah.
This was fun. I wish to do this every year. Now I'm relieved it's over.
Yeah.
Because she's like, okay, I'm logging in. I'm like, I'm just rethinking all my picks. No rush. Don't worry about it.
Man.
Okay. Anything else, or you want to jump into the book?
That's it. I'm ready.
Okay. Spoiler alerts for Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Meghan Quinn, and probably How My Neighbor Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
What we mentioned may just spoil things in that, just because this is the second book in the series. So we did cover that last year. So if you've read that one, go listen to our episode. That one as well. But okay.
Do you have the blurb?
Yep. Nothing says I love you like trespassing, public humiliation, and town-wide Christmas spectacle to win your crush back. Atlas Maxheimer. Why do I want to say Maxenheimer? Maxheimer did not sign up for this. 1 minute, he's anxiously trying to keep his family's Christmas tree farm from imploding. The next, he's passed out in the snow after getting clocked by a suspiciously strong bottle of soda. Enter Betty, new in town, full of holiday cheer, and helping her uncle open a rival tree farm next door. Max is convinced she's out to destroy everything Evergreen Farm stands for. Betty thinks Max might be one sleigh short of a winter parade. Cue the holiday chaos between blizzards, blown reputations, wildly misguided romantic plots, and one stolen ornament with a seriously tragic backstory. This small town war turns into something far messier and much more delicious than either of them expected.
That's a pretty good
blurb. That was a good blurb.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had a few that we were like questionable, but that was great.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the book we read 3 weeks ago?
Brimstone.
Yeah. That blurb was like, the fuck?
Is this the same book? First and foremost, we've talked about this offline, but probably needs to be the first thing we address the elephant in the room. The narrator. That's supposed to be like the Grinch style.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds just like him.
Yeah, the voice is great. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
We find out who the narrator is in this book.
Yeah.
But I thought it was kind of weird.
Yeah, I thought it was really weird. Which it's funny and also kind of obnoxious the way they break the fourth wall
Mm-hmm.
in this. So I don't know how to feel about that.
Same. At times I'm like, oh, this is funny. And then at times I'm like, okay, this is a little too much.
Yeah.
All in all, it fit the story.
Yeah, it did. There weren't as many characters with the same name in this one as like the Grinch movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to separate it a little bit more.
Yeah, and Martha and May were barely in this one.
Yeah.
And I like your shirt. If I would have known you were wearing it, I would have worn mine too.
I was like, this is our Christmas episode, last episode of the year, and it's holiday, so I'm just gonna wear it. It's like, didn't even put two and two together that we're covering the Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked out good.
It did.
I've been wearing Christmas PJs or sweaters for the past few weeks, and I slacked. Didn't even think about it. I'm just wearing what I'm going to wear today. And I was like, crap. Oh, well. You're festive for both of us. What did you think of this FMC?
She was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And I'm not usually an FMC hater, but I've become one in the last few months because they're just fucking obnoxious and whiny. And it's like, get over it, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop.
Yeah, so whiny. And I think this is what I was thinking, because I texted you. I'm pretty sure yesterday I texted you like, fuck this bitch or something. But what I tried to check myself on was, okay, we're seeing a lot of the side of the MMC, and we like him, and I'm trying to like, okay, she doesn't see all that yet. But also, is she being super irrational? Yes, I don't know. That's what I kept trying to tell myself yesterday.
Yeah, I think they both were being really irrational at the beginning just because he's like, my whole family disappeared.
Yeah, the biggest drama king in the history of drama kings.
Yeah. And then she was being super dramatic. She's like, ooh, this hot guy. She's like, wait, there's somebody trying to peep through my window. Let me hit him with a fucking 2-liter of soda twice.
Yeah, the drama. I will say that I think it passed funny banter and went to cringe. That was my main note. Yeah, and it's like in Holiday Ever After. Let's just compare some books. They're different, but that's what we do here, okay? We talk about books. The banter wasn't like, there were times where I was straight up cackling. Yeah. There was a lot of really funny moments. There was some of it that I was so cringy about. I was like, ooh. Like, we passed, and I think that's the point. I think that's what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
But definitely happened a few times here.
Yeah. And I think we noticed that a little bit in the first book.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is kind of a given anytime you do anything that is related to something so innocent and childish. Like, anytime you combine the two, and especially adding spice, it's like,
yeah,
maybe we don't do that.
Yeah, I definitely think she has a food kink.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we got the candy canes last year. Yeah. No hate, it's just a theme.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered cherry this year and a popcorn garland. I will say, I should have cackled when the mom went to grab it.
Died. It's like, no, you don't.
Also, I think we've said this before, but like when you first start and you're that wild already, like where do you go from there? You know what I mean? Like every food group, I
yeah, I feel like if you start out with like light bondage, ropes and handkerchiefs and scarves and things like that, and then you got to move to physically harder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a lot more bondage and masochistic, so it's a slippery slope.
To each their own.
Yep.
Okay, one part I actually did think was hilarious was the kid parroting the selected words.
Yeah.
Because that's real so real. That's so realistic. Like, I am the person who cusses around children on accident like 24/7 because I'm just not used to being around them. And I'm the person that would accidentally say something like that and teach people's kids cuss words. Like, I think we're all aware that that's me. Tisha has 2 children. She can say, yeah, probably. And that is so funny to me. When kids cuss, I'm sorry, it's so funny. Like, yeah. I know you're not supposed to, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was cracking up.
I just saw a video yesterday of the lady that like bribed her kids when they were taking family photos. She's like, all right, you guys can say one cuss word. And they were so excited. And one kid shouted, bitch. Both the parents looked at him like, I didn't know you even knew that word, but okay.
Oh man. Yeah, I have a nephew that I think he doesn't do it anymore, but he used to think chocolate was fuck it. Like he was saying chocolate, but it sounded like he was saying fuck it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Do you want some chocolate? Fuck it." Okay, fuck it. They'd say it back. I'm like, he's saying fuck it. Okay. It's so funny. He's like 3. He doesn't know. He just can't say it right. Anyways, it's funny. That was funny.
Yes.
Um, about to be a lot of kids in that town
Oh yeah.
running around that Christmas tree farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the only one that missed? Like I knew they had the one kid that's like what, 2, 3? Where did the baby
Florence,
come in?
think they mentioned having a baby at the very beginning, and then all throughout the
Okay.
middle, they only talked about the older one.
Yeah.
And then it came back in the end, but I did the same, and then I was like, oh no, I remember them saying that they had 2.
Okay. Yeah, I
At the
did
very
not remember
beginning.
that.
Yeah. And then
It's
there's
like,
the
wait,
third
what?
one, and then obviously Max is about to have, so there's about to be 4
Yep.
have their hands full.
Yep.
Also, one thing I noted, Max said, I am glad you asked. Like every single chapter.
Which is so weird.
Anytime anyone asks him a question, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. I'm guessing it's just a semblance of his loves to over explain and be a diva and dramatic personality.
Possible.
But definitely something I noticed that it was always that answer. So,
Hmm.
you have any other notes or anything else you want to throw in the hat here?
The whole like secondary sideline story with the uncle who's like a brother
Weird.
and the ornament, I thought that was all weird. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
how are you an adult and still holding on to that grudge? Okay,
A
yes.
30-something-year-old adult, not 25.
Yeah, like yes, you hoped your girlfriend who had cancer would survive, but you were in high school and unfortunately it is a tragic truth that a lot of people with cancer do not survive
Mhm.
forever. I mean, we all die, but
Yeah.
it's intentional. And
Mhm.
to hold a grudge because an ornament disappeared and you thought that's what killed your girlfriend is just needs therapy.
Yeah.
Like, very,
Bigger issues.
yeah, very unstable mentally, which it
So
also
jealous
explains
of
why he
Max.
thought he could
Yeah.
just show up in town and start a rival business doing the exact same thing to take him out of business. Like,
Yeah.
that's not how that works.
No, and it just showed, I think it was jealous of Max, and so everything in turn became Max's fault.
Mm-hmm.
He was projecting everything
Yes.
that ever went wrong to him. And I think, yeah, bless his heart, he needs therapy.
A lot of it. And clearly the niece does too,
Yeah.
after her failed business and just the insecurity of it.
Mhm.
We both have businesses. They didn't fail, but we knew it was time to step away from them for our own physical and mental health. So
Yep.
we let those go. And it's like, okay, but you move on. Life goes on.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how I'm sure it's just in the writing, but still.
Yeah. Like I get sometimes I'll be like, "Oh man, I kind of miss going to markets and all the people you meet." Like Allie, our
Literally.
friend Allie, I met at the farmers market. She was a customer and now we're all best friends. It's
Yeah.
like you meet the coolest people
Yeah.
and yeah, are there days that it's hard? Absolutely. Especially when you have to keep up with social media posts and like that part to me was always the hardest. Like the
Yeah.
admin, not necessarily the admin, like bookkeeping and stuff I did fine. It's like always having to keep up with all the little bitty things that no one thinks about in being a business owner. But
The
missing
stickers
like
and
this,
the labels. Yeah.
the labels, the bane of my existence. But I was like, I miss the interaction.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I know that I made the right choice, and I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yeah. 100%.
So
Yeah,
it's just
believe me,
not
I
very grown up.
miss being able to, when I have an event coming up, just walk out into my inventory and be like, this is what I want to wear.
Yeah, I am jealous of that as I went shopping to everywhere on craziness yesterday trying to find a dress for my office Christmas party that's on Tuesday. At a nice restaurant, I have clothes, but obviously I've lost some weight and I don't want to buy something to wear once that's expensive. I'm in between sizes, like life changes right now, and I'm like, thank God I found a $20 dress at TJ Maxx and I feel great about it.
Yeah.
But I had to try, I hate trying clothes on.
Same.
I will buy everything and then go return what doesn't fit so I can do it in my house. I hate it. But I went in the dressing rooms. I did the whole fucking kit and caboodle. I would have loved to have been a part of your flower patch and walked in your spare room when I go to your house later and just picked out what I want to wear.
Yeah, because that was me for my Christmas party last weekend. That was me trying to buy jeans for the first time in ages.
Yeah.
I don't know what size I am. Every brand is different, and lengths are hard because some I'm long, some I'm tall, some I'm regular, and it's fucking exhausting being a woman trying to find clothes that fit you.
Oh my God. My husband can go and be the same size
Everywhere.
or within one size everywhere. T-shirts and I'm like, if it's fitted, I need this size. If it's loose, I need this size. If it's jeans, if it's this brand, he was trying to get me Christmas presents the other day. By the way, I know he talked to you because it was a little sauce. Not you, but him too. I put it together, the timing of the text messages. Anyways, and he's admitted it. I was like, he said, text me all of your clothing sizes. I said, bro,
that's not an
I'll
option.
I'll have to make you a spreadsheet. And he was like, I don't need a spreadsheet. Send me a quick text. And I said, are you going leggings? Are you going shirts? Are you going short? Like underwear, bras, like sports bras, regular bras, fuzzy socks? I don't know. The safest bet's probably socks. Because, my shoe size doesn't change. So you could just get, like, I don't know because it's so drastically, like, even just for example, this dress, we're on a huge tangent here, but this dress I bought is an 8, but I tried on an 8 in a different brand and I couldn't even get it zipped. Then I tried on an 8 in a different brand and it was falling off of me. Can we not get consistent on the sizing? Where is the president with an executive order on this? Like,
right?
This is what the people care about.
Yeah. Oh, I did notice though, when all of the jeans I bought, they have full-size pockets. Like I can fit my whole hand in it. I was like, when did this happen? Because I have missed this.
It's freaking almost 2026. It's about fucking time.
Yeah, we're not getting micro pockets anymore.
Now, can we sew in the padded bra things? That would be great.
Yeah.
That is like the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah. Or just like do away with it. Just add like an extra layer of fabric because the pads themselves start to break down after you wash them so many times. So then they're like thin on one side or chunky on another. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Swimsuits? Like,
I just get
my
rid of all my
padding's
swimsuits.
Yeah. The first couple times they're usually there, they get wrapped up and I can fix it. When they fall out, hope the water's not cold.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm like, if it is, whatever. You like to see it in Sports Illustrated, so here you go.
I ain't got fucking time to sew these bitches in. Anyways, that was super off topic. I hope you guys enjoyed our tangent about women's clothing. I'm sure you all can relate.
Yep. All right. Is that all we've got?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Be sure to follow our socials. Go to our TikTok and shop if you'd like. And next week, we will be covering Alchemized, as we mentioned. So if you haven't, read that so you can follow along with us. And we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.